is going to be the last lineup.
There we go.
And that is what you're going to have for this best of one Pick League match. Number 14 is where we're currently sitting at. And Malk is instantly onto the Furion. We'll have Mania playing as ES. We do actually have LC Pro playing as, you'll actually tell us who he is. As Broodmother. Misery, Missy as Morphling. And we will actually have Lion in that middle lane being played by Demon. Jumping over towards the Sentinel side, so Lion will actually be soloing up that middle. Puppy is headed towards the bottom as the VS. He will be joined by Medusa. Azen will be him. And joining will actually be Miracle. Visage will be heading down there, as well as Puck. So Kurukai playing as our Puck for this one. And
I like that one.
You like that one? Do you like this one even better? The fact that this one here, you did call who was playing it straight off the cuff.
Yeah, well, it's fairly obvious, I think, that Pike is playing Invoker, and he does go for an exit Invoker. Puppy playing as our Vengeful Spirit. So just before the game starts, I would like to give a few shout-outs to a few people.
Go nuts.
Go nuts. Yeah, thank you. First of all, two shout-outs to two German guys. Astrotyp and Spieler, you guys been brilliant. Some of the funniest people I've played Dota with. Let me see the crow going for very funny.
This crow has actually managed to go all the way into the main base.
I like that one. That's funny.
I just spot this little dot going over because I remember last time Malk really kept tabs on where this crow was actually going out to, so he could actually TP himself out and destroy it. And this time he's actually flown the Vulture right into the main base. Very, very interesting maneuvers.
Is he doing it?
Oh look!
TP in?
He actually got killed, but he got the courier for doing so.
He does it again. Oh, he dies! He's killed by the partner, so that's sort of a fail. I think that was sort of a bait by GGNet. I like that one. They put the courier a little bit closer to the fountain, so when Malk did it, he actually got killed by the fountain.
They did it against DTS, and we actually have first blood going off already. LC Pro actually goes down. We're just not going to help it out, but Miracle... Yeah, Miracle walks away with the last hit from that one, so just managed to miss the bottom of that one. I'm guessing I'm on save duty. So we'll be doing that in just a moment. As we'll see a pull coming up on top, and looks like there is everything all quiet on the western front. So game always lags for a second the first time I actually do this, so goes on through. I always have to double check my mini-map after I save a game out of pure fear that is going to basically be in the middle of a game.
Well, you're doing the same thing like during the game with the Nirvana Cien was.
Hey, whoa! We're not mentioning that. We are not ever mentioning that. Bottom lane actually being pushed back again. LC Pro is just getting pushed back past that tier 1 tower. It was the Broodmother that died early on and has to pop off a healing staff. And this is what I was worried about early on. We got one ward from Puppy, and that's it. One sentry ward. One sentry ward, it's all you needed, and you keep tabs on this on this Broodmother. And they have actually pushed this way back way too far now, so our LC Pro is actually not visible for anybody here. Raw goes off, they're just waiting for him to come out and then just stun and Raw damage him. Looks like ES had a bit of fun up there as well. Malk is in the neighbourhood, down low HP. But actually LC Pro is not doing too bad for the moment to try and stay on top of the levels here in a tri-lane. Generally, you just see a tri-lane hero sit back here in 2 minutes and 10 seconds into a game, and you go, wow, Broodmother's actually still got herself a bit of half-decent farm. But that wave is really pushed out. Like, GGNet is really keeping a lot of pressure on this bottom lane. I'm just wondering if they're thinking claim the tier 1 tower. But that's just going to help Broodmother. They've got
the Ring of Basilius on normal, so they come with the intention to push. Kurukai, nice escape. I like it. He's still level 1, though. If you note this.
Yeah, that he is. He can't get in close enough. We did actually see Misery being pretty aggressive then. Of course, once Mania does drop that ES vision down, it does force Kurukai back. But Kurukai has a... Well, actually, look at both teams pushing the way past the tier 1 tower to keep so much pressure on as possible. Actually, now we see GGNet being bit back past the tier 1 tower. But mainly just running a buffer here between Kurukai. He's almost daring Kurukai to move in closer so he can lock him in with a fissure, and then Morphling will keep the pressure on by waving in. But they've just demolished this creep wave and will actually continue onto the tower, while the tier 1 tower for the Scourge gets pushed on the bottom lane, and LC Pro does everything he can. There's no sentry ward here, so they can't see the Broodmother. And Visage actually getting pushed out by the tower. They've got to be careful they don't really overextend themselves here, because one kill there on LC Pro will really just basically boost him to where he needs to be. But look at this, even then, look, top tower. This tier 1 tower will die after this creep wave. It will die after this creep wave. Actually, no, it won't, because we have Malik pulling on the top lane, so they're not going to have enough of a creep wave to actually kill it. But still, a lot of pressure being applied in all lanes.
Alacrity Invoker, alright. So there's this Exit Vex Invoker. And yeah, just before we saw the Furin TP action, I was about to give a few more shoutouts, actually. Yeah, so one more shout out to Crooked, my Bulgarian friend, and his mate actually, Andersel. I haven't met him yet, but I'm looking forward to playing with you, dude. And both towers going down.
Yeah, pushing about the same time. We did see Melk actually TP himself towards that top, and actually
and I think both parries got last hit, didn't they? I think Azen got the last.
We can always bring up the tower stats, luckily, and yeah, 1-0 on Azen, and we have 1-0 on Morphling. Because Morphling up farmer 27 for 6 so far, 24 for 20 on Invoker in the middle lane, and 17 for 1 on Azen. So I think Lion's been having a little bit more of a harder time there in mid lane. Lion was walking away with Jazz, and we all love our stat screens. Yeah, Lion's 11 for 8 there, and he's actually getting dominated pretty badly on the CS scores in that middle lane. So Lion versus Invoker on the middle lane. Obviously not working as well as they want to. Puck having illusionary orb. Oh, great fissure! Kurukai could be in trouble, but no, he won't, because Misery already used his waveform there. So he decided to stick around. In fact, TP's going to come in here from blue. So VS is coming in. Raw goes off. Magic Missile on Misery. He's got no mana whatsoever right now. So there is another wave to actually come out. But he will fall himself back, and looks like Clarity popping off there, so he will get his mana back up sometime soon. I think that actually came from ES's infantry, but yes, in the end, they will fall themselves back, and another TP coming towards top, so looks like Kurukai is going to get support, and Azen's going to be the one to actually TP himself in, but it's not really going to help him, because we just see, yeah, that works. We just see Melk actually just pull in a wave, and that way it's just going to come straight towards that tier 1 tower, and Mania and Melk can just continue their farm up there on top.
I was very surprised that actually Melk didn't TP in to kill Puck. That was very, very odd, I thought. So when they made that go on the bottom lane, he didn't TP in and Sprout it.
Full mana.
I'm not sure why he didn't do it.
Maybe just don't overextend themselves. Obviously, it's now 2-0 right now, and MYM haven't had the most fantastic start they could have asked for. So maybe just consolidate their power for now. Obviously, they're going to have a bit more fun on the bottom lane. Look at those Spirelings just dive straight past the tower and force Kurukai back. While that's happening, Invoker still pressure on this mid. Invoker is almost like free farming this mid. There's not much aggression going up against him. As I say that, we actually see Demon's going to come on through and just miss sight there on the Deucer heading in towards the middle lane. As there's 3 heroes actually teaming up to push this tier 1 tower in the middle lane right now. That's happening. Broodmother, LC Pro still free farming on that bottom lane. Soul Ring on top of him too. I think we've got actually a TP being brought here by Misery to come and support this mid tier 1 tower, while Invoker has his Forged Spirits up, which now just demolished themselves into small little burning rocks, trying to push out this tier 1 tower. Lion actually picked up the DD rune. He was waiting to just gank somebody off at his level 6-2. He can actually get that burst damage to the finger to try and bring somebody down, but not going to happen. We see ES TP himself in, so Manny will take care of that one. Puck's actually having a bit of go here at LC Pro. Almost might bring him down too. He will. No, he won't. He actually manages to avoid it, tries to run himself up to the ward here, and now Puck and Visage actually end up inside the trees. They could actually get blocked out right now, and Visage has got to TP himself out. No, he's not. He's going to bring up his familiars and use them in case we do try and see LC Pro try and initiate off here. And Kurukai once again being harassed by the Spiderlings. Still pushed back here, holding on to that mid. Deucer is holding on the top here against Misery. But I'm really interested to see how this bottom lane unfolds. LC Pro, is he going to make something here? As Miracle is just like stone forming everything in. and he has actually managed to TP himself out there. But LC Pro, we're looking for it. The familiars go over the top of Kurokai's illusionary orb is enough to actually do it. And now Morphling actually wave himself down towards this bottom lane. Kurokai should not actually die in the bottom lane, considering the waveform was already used to actually initiate. He can't actually use it to actually keep on going. In fact, not actually having enough mana to do so as well. But Kurokai, as well as our Visage Miracle, able to actually duke off LC Pro once again. That's the second time we've seen Broodmother die in this game so far, Slash.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he was trying to do, because he was moving into the side shop, where there obviously was no net, and he was already on low HP, so that was quite a weird move. And also the first blood coming off when he died the first time, I thought it was obvious that the Sentinels are going to be buying sentries, so him moving into the net that early and then getting killed off, that also was not to say a stupid move, but that definitely was not up to his standard.
Yeah, it's just one of those mistakes you don't want to actually do, but well, not up to his standard. He has time to make this up here. There's a lot of late game carry that can come out from MYM, and they want to push this game as late as they possibly can. And well, let's see them push out. A couple of Spirelings come down. Morphling is there to actually support too, so they want to bring down this tier 1 tower, so let Broodmother actually put a little bit more control on this bottom lane. As we see the Glint pop off, TP comes on down, Visage moves to front lanes, and Invoker is the one at the back of the TP. So Misery as well as LC Pro, Lacoste just trying to figure out what they're going to do, and that's what they're going to do. TP towards the middle lane and try and push this tier 1 tower. So they obviously, it looks like MYM want to try and battle for map control right now. Losing, what, we've lost 2 tier 1 towers from them. No, only 1 tier 1 tower so far from them. So trying to get on top of it. Furion's actually TPing towards the middle. Trance have come down too. And with the 4 heroes there, it'll be very easy for them to take this tier 1 tower and fend off any sort of attack to try and defend it. And even then we just see Misery just go a little bit past the tower. And Misery actually gets the last hit in the tower as well. But just dived a little bit further back past it to ensure that no one got the deny on the tower.
I think we do have time to check out the creep scores for now.
Have
a look at it.
Morphling is 60 for 11 right now, 30 for 1 on the back of the Broodmother, and 26 for 9 would be the only other one, which was the solo line. But who he went up against is Invoker, who is 62 for 28 right now. You do have 37 for 4 on the back of Medusa. But all the other Ghost 2 Gamers heroes are very low on creep stats. So a lot of them has been funneled into those heroes. Now we're going to go for initiation here on the middle lane, and in comes the Finger as well as Impact. They got one. They're going to claim a second. Oh, what a play by MYM. They waited for the right time, and as in Kurokai, we're a little bit over. So we're going to see a quick save game to actually go up for that one. But oh wow, that should not have happened there from GG Net. That is a mistake that basically puts MYM back on level of this game. Like I've been thinking they've been hot behind it so far, losing that first blood and Broodmother dying twice, but that was just great time for initiation. And correct me if I'm wrong, but was that actually a dust? Did they actually just use our new item?
I don't think so. You might want to check their inventories. They come in 3 charges, so I don't think they use stuff. Yeah.
No, maybe they didn't. Maybe it was just a standard invis room from Lion he actually used, because he was invis when he came in and got that initial stun and Finger off.
Yeah, and he was fairly close to the creep, so if he had been using...
Oh, they're going to go mid! They're going to go mid! The puck hold is being dropped. The impact stun does actually come off, as well as the magic missile. Trying to hold Lion in place. He will still go. Lion Demon trying to retreat. It's not enough. Kurokai does claim Demon's life there through everything he had just there, but the VS swap as well made it even harder for him to escape. In fact, impossible. And Kurokai walks away with his blood. So there's at least some sort of revenge kill from Kurokai. And even then, just illusionary orbing himself up here, wants to have a go here at Melk. Obviously, these 2 guys are former teammates as well. So they do know how each other actually plays. Dust goes for the bottom lane, and LC Pro Lacoste instantly falls back here. They